Judges 1. Now, after the death of YAHUSHA, it came to pass that the children of Yasharel asked YAHUAH, saying, Who shall go up for us against the Canaanite first to fight against them? And YAHUAH said, Yehudah shall go up. Behold, I have deliveredeth the land into his hand. And Yehudah said unto Shimon his brother, Come up with me into my lot, that we may fight against the Canaanite, and I likewise will go with you into your lot. So Shimon went with him. And Yehudah went up, and Yehudah deliveredeth the Canaanite and the Perizim into their hand, and they slew of them in Bezek 10,000 men. And they found Adoni Bezek in Bezek, and they fought against him, and they sleweth the Canaanite and at the Perizim. But Adoni Bezek fled, and they pursued after him, and caught him, and cut off his thumbs and his great toes. And Adoni Bezek said, 70 kings, having their thumbs and their great toes cut off, gathered their meat under my table, as I have done. So Elohim has requited me. And they brought him to Jerusalem, and there he died. Now the children of Yehudah had fought against Jerusalem, and had taken it, and smitten it with the edge of the sword, and setteth the city on fire. And afterward the children of Yehudah went down to fight against the Canaanite that dwelt in the mountain, and in the Negev, and in the valley. And Yehudah went against the Canaanite that dwelt in Kebron. Now the name of Kebron before was Kiriath Arba. They sleweth the Shai, and eth Achiman, and eth El Talmai. And from thence he went against the inhabitants of Devir, and the name of Devir before was Kiriath Cepher. And Caleb said, He that smiteth Kiriath Cepher, and it to him will I giveth Achech, my daughter, to be his woman. And Onethiel, the son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother, took it, and he gave him Achech, his daughter, to be his woman. And it came to pass, when she came to him, that she moved him to ask of her father a field. And she lighted off from her ass, and Caleb said unto her, What will you? And she said unto him, Give me a blessing, for you have given me a south land. Give me also springs of water. And Caleb gave her the upper springs and the nether springs. And the children of the Canaanite, Moshe's father-in-law, went up out of the city of palm trees with the children of Yehudah unto the wilderness of Yehudah, which lies in the south of Arad. And they went and dwelt among the people. And Yehudah went with Shimon his brother, and they slew the Canaanite that inhabited Zephath, and utterly destroyed it. And the name of the city was called Hormath. Also Yehudah took Gaza with the coast thereof, and Ashkelon with the coast thereof, and Ekron with the coast thereof. And Yehudah was with Yehudah, and he drove out the inhabitants of the mountain, but could not drive out the inhabitants of the valley, because they had chariots of iron. And they gave Kebron to Caleb, as Moshe said, and he expelled thence the 3 sons of Anak. And the children of Benjamin did not drive out the Yevusim that inhabited Jerusalem, but the Yevusim dwell with the children of Benjamin in Jerusalem unto this day. And the house of Yosef, they also went up against Beit El, and Yahuwah was with them. And the house of Yosef sent to describe Beit El. Now the name of the city before was Luz. And the spies saw a man come forth out of the city, and they said unto him, Show us, we pray you, at the entrance into the city, and we will show you mercy. And when he showed them at the entrance into the city, they smote the city with the edge of the sword, but they let goeth the man and all his family. And the man went into the land of the Hittite, and built a city, and called the name thereof Luz, which is the name thereof unto this day. Neither did Manasseh drive out the inhabitants of Beit Shanan, and her towns, nor Ta'anak, and her towns, nor the inhabitants of Dor, and her towns, nor the inhabitants of Yevelam, and their towns, nor the inhabitants of Megiddo, and her towns, but the Canaanim would dwell in that land. And it came to pass, when Yasharel was strong, that they putteth the Canaanim to tribute, and did not utterly drive them out. Neither did Ephraim drive out the Canaanim that dwelt in Gezer, but the Canaanim dwelt in Gezer among them. Neither did Zebulun drive out the inhabitants of Kithron, nor the inhabitants of Nahalal, but Canaanaim dwelt among them, and became tributaries. Neither did Asher drive out the inhabitants of Akko, nor the inhabitants of Zidon, nor Aklav, nor Akziv, nor Kebla, nor Aphlek, nor of Rekol. But the Asherim dwelt among the Canaanim, the inhabitants of the land, for they did not drive them out. Neither did Naphtali drive out the inhabitants of Beit Shemesh, nor the inhabitants of Beit Anath, but he dwelt among the Canaanim, the inhabitants of the land. Nevertheless, the inhabitants of Beit Shemesh and of Beit Anath became tributaries unto them. And the Emoriim forced the children of Dan unto the mountain, for they would not suffer them to come down into the valley. But the Emoriim would dwell in Mount Karak and Ayalan, and in Shabalabin. Yet the hand of the house of Yosef prevailed, so that they became tributaries. And the coast of the Emoriim was from the going up to Ma'alah Karabim, from the rock and upward.